Content warning for substance-related addiction, in relation to Cecil's addiction to the void potions. It's a fantasy substance, but addict tendencies could be off-putting for some viewers. Stay safe. In my time living outside the safe zone, I was starting to grow bored of fishing for experience. I'm usually a patient person, but there's only so many days I can spend on an unfinished dock without succumbing to tedium. So between that and starting to feel a bit rusty, I decided going out into the mesa and killing monsters might be a way to let loose a bit. You know, brush up on my combat skills, and get a small trickle of experience while I was at it. But truly, I was rustier than I thought. My joints were giving me trouble. Even when oiled, they were incredibly stiff around this time, and often randomly locked up. I was moving slower, and I was too distracted by my limited range of motion to notice a skeleton arrow flying straight towards me. And suddenly, I was getting a sense of deja vu. I've been known to panic under the pressure of intense heat, and without my fishbowl, the mesa sun was scorching me alive. I really only had time to fend off the monsters before my body failed. I didn't even have a chance of reaching the river. Here I was again, collapsed on the ground, about to die. Is this really how it ends? Dying alone? Shriveling in the summer sun? No goodbye to the people I'd come to care for? No closure and nothing to show in my efforts against the void? As I laid there, I could only utter my inane prayer in vain once more. Little did I know, this time would be different. A god was sent to answer my plea.
Let's get you back.
I'm back in my cove. I thought I was out fighting. I thought I died. Simon, what?
Glad to see you're awake.
What the hell happened? Why are you here? What did...
I was out mining for some gold and I saw you laying on the ground. I figured you probably dried up, so I gave you a water-breathing potion.
Hang on. You took off my mask? What the hell is wrong with you, man? Well, I mean, like, I know I was drying up or whatever, but you don't just, like, do that. I mean, thanks. Thanks for being here, I guess. Why do you have water-breathing potions anyway?
I don't breathe underneath the water.
Where? It's still on me. Okay. I know it's broken, but...
symbolizes something for you.
Well, no, I just don't like people seeing my face all that much, and I think it's pretty rude of you to just come up to me, even though I don't know, have some decency, you know,
Would you prefer I let you die?
Well, no, I mean, I don't know, you could have, like, thrown me in the river or something. How long has it been?
Before I got you back to the safe zone, you were probably out there to my expert opinion for about 20-30 minutes, so I don't think I would have had enough time to take you to a nearby river since there wasn't any near us.
I guess that's fair enough. I guess you gotta do what you have to do sometimes. Right. Well, thanks. I guess.
You're welcome. You're one of the few people around here that I respect. I'd prefer you not to die, especially in such a gruesome way.
I wouldn't call it gruesome. I mean, it happens all the time. Or at least, you see it a lot with merfolk. But that's, yeah. Sorry, I'm coming off a little too strong. I don't know what's gotten into me. There's only been one person who's seen my face, you know, besides my creator, I guess, but I don't really know who the hell they are, so, yeah. But, no, I appreciate it, Simon. Though I'm still not entirely sure why you have water-breathing potions on your person if you don't have business underwater.
Sometimes you can find the best loot catches inside the water.
You know, I can't argue with that. I've found many good veins of diamonds underwater. Wow.
Just for safekeeping, here's a couple more.
Thank you. I've been, I should probably ask Neth for some more. But I do really appreciate that. That's, kind of embarrassing that I was out there and I didn't have all of my extra fish bowls. And I was looking through my backpack. I couldn't find it. I didn't know. I have so many water breathing potions, but I don't know where they disappeared off to. Maybe I just put them somewhere. I lose things all the time, you see. About to lose my mind.
You should be an engineer then.
No, I wouldn't know a damn thing about engineering.
Engineers have a tendency of losing, well, pretty much everything.
Yeah, about that. So I got this book in my donation box. And I'm assuming it's an autobiographical thing from you. Do you really want to put this on the shelves in the library? I mean, you know anyone can just see them and grab them. It's a lot to put on display, you know?
Because of the void, I'm losing my memories. And I would prefer the knowledge that I do have to be shared with those around me.
Right.
What is it you said the other day? Knowledge is for the future. And I would prefer my story to be told especially by somebody that I trust.
I don't think you should trust me. But in that case, I'll put it up there. That does make sense to me. I can just go ahead and put it up there now, so that I don't forget about it, like I forget about everything else. Let's see. When gods fall. I was kind of wondering about this, actually. I did have a look through, and you were something of a god where you were from, huh?
Something like that. Whatever needed to be created, I could have done it. Whatever mission I was put upon, I could complete it. The Skulk Uprising was my biggest challenge and also my biggest downfall.
Yeah, I'm really sorry to hear what happened about that.
I've here recently learned that the past is better left behind, not forgotten.
Yeah, I understand that. I can't say that I haven't been stuck in the past for a while now. You know, everyone has their burdens. At least there's, people around here. I'm not sure how much you might get along with any of them, but I've come to find that it's a place of new beginnings, I guess, even if we're all kind of scrambling amidst all this void, sickness, nonsense.
Now let me ask you something.
I'm listening.
How are you doing being outside the safe zone?
I'm doing fine. Look, I've got my armor that I've got from Neth. I've been doing fine. I've been doing plenty fine. I've been running my library in peace, and then whenever I want to break from it all, I just go back to my place out there. I'm just kind of tired, I guess.
I don't blame you for being tired. I just worry for your health.
I'll be fine. It doesn't matter that much, you know. I mean, besides, you're one to talk. Look at you.
I've here recently moved back. The person that took my life will pay, and I'll be there when it happens.
Well, hopefully I'm there, at least watching, but, you know, I've offered you my bow before. Metaphorically, anyway. I was actually having a chat with someone earlier today. Have you heard of Tomura? Another puppet around here?
The name rings a bell, but I can't place a face upon it.
Yeah, I've only met the guy twice, so kind of same deal here. But we talked earlier. He's a little bit of a recluse, which Makes sense why I haven't seen him, because, well, I've got my own hermit tendencies, I suppose. But he's saying he's some sort of assassin. Of course, that got the gears of my brain working, but, well, I'm not trying to start anything. What I did hear, though, is that the Shulker hybrid who brought me here is also something of a hitman. And, I mean, I'm just saying, from what I've heard, he's pretty powerful too. If we ever needed to come up with a plan to, you know, try and kill the bitch ourselves, I bet I could throw together some diamonds, find some netherite to get from someone, pay that shulker handsomely to give us some manpower.
I see. I'll definitely keep that in mind.
Ideally, I'd like to just kill her myself, or be a part of it, do some chip damage, you know, but I'm not exactly the most skilled fighter anymore. I used to be. I mean, there's a reason that I got picked to guard the king of this entire kingdom. You know, I still have my good eye, but I'm rusty. I'm not sure if I could exactly take someone in a fight right now. But that doctor also doesn't seem that well equipped herself either. She killed me whenever I was off my guard.
What exactly happened with that?
Well, there were a few of us around. You know, we were on a bridge, all kind of hanging out. Earlier in the day, I had given her an item that I'd found in my inner chest, and everything seemed normal. This was still at a point where I considered us to be working together, or at the very least, I was interested in working with her. All of that was fine. I thought we were getting somewhere, and I thought we could be part of... That's besides the point. We were all out on the bridge over there, by the grocery store, and Elizabeth was intent on playing a sort of game, and I guess I didn't really trace any malicious intent from her. I thought she just wanted to, you know, have fun with my friend, because even though she's been dodgy before, I'd never had a reason to be wary of her. She hadn't killed anyone before this. Before my friend, and then me, and then you. It was an accident. My death. Everyone else was talking in a group, and she and my friend, Tormund, they were talking separately. And since I had my sights fixated on the doctor and hearing what she might do with the item I gave her, I wanted to go over. I wanted to talk to her. Besides, I also just wanted to see my friend and see what they were talking about. And then, the second I step up, she pulls out that scythe and kills my friend, and I tried to kill her. I tried to kill her on the spot, but she threw me off the bridge, and for a moment I was confident, because she threw me off the bridge. There's water under there. I could have gotten out of there easily, but by the time I realized I wasn't going to hit the water, it was too late. I was already kind of tumbling down the mountain, getting my mask all screwed up and my clothes all torn, catching on all those jagged edges on that cliffside, and then I died. And when I opened my eyes again, well, I had a vendetta. I got my things, and I got a spear from my friend. I was so mad at the time, but she begged me to take the spear. It was her uncle's, I believe. And she told me, if you're gonna kill Elizabeth, kill her with this, and so I did. I raided that lab down there, I stole potions, and I took one for myself, and while there was a crowd behind that copper factory over there, I rushed right in, knowing damn well any of them could have killed me. And well, eye for an eye. You know how it goes.
Unfortunately, I do. It sounds like you placed your trust into somebody who betrayed you. I'm sorry to hear that.
It's alright. I've decided I really want nothing to do with it anymore. I don't think all of that revival stuff was real anyway. It just sounds like some cheap trick. Because doesn't everyone have someone they want to revive? Someone they want to see again? Everyone has someone they love. And when they're gone, we all just want to see them come back. I wouldn't be surprised if that was just another one of the Void's assets in trying to trick us into whatever it's trying to do.
The thing about love is you'll always cherish those memories more when they're not around. At least you have the know-how to tell their stories.
Yeah.
Even if they have their flaws, you can show what's good inside of them.
Yeah. You know, I haven't told anyone this, but you know those void potions I've been drinking, right?
Yes.
I do genuinely want to find a cure or be a part of that kind of cause, but at the same time I keep taking them every time I sort of get in a funk, I guess. Because, well, I used to play music. Me and my partner, my king. We would play together, and when I drink these potions, I feel like I can hear that horn that he played so long ago, and I can't give that up. And I think to some degree it is doing some kind of damage on me, but I need to hear it. I need to remind myself that he was there and not just a memory. I lose my memory so often. I always misplaced in my mind. He was the one good thing. He was the only thing in my life for so long, and I don't want to forget that. But every time I wake up in the morning, I forget the song. I forget that melody that I hear being played, and it's the same one every time, and I know it is. I really just can't remember it. I want to keep taking these until I can remember him, until it feels real again.
You sound like me. I don't want to get a cure for this.
Really?
I can hear her voice. Whenever I'm outside the safe zone, I can hear her voice drawing me closer, and I know it's not her speaking to me, but still feels real enough to clutch onto with all my might, you know? She was the most important part of me. To some degree, she still is. Resurrecting her wouldn't bring back what I loved about her. She was strong, she was steadfast, she was kind, but she was hard-headed. Some of my favorite memories of her was in our final moments together. Those are the memories I hear whenever I'm outside the safe zone. And I know I'm killing myself by being outside the safe zone. And I know I should come back and work with everybody on something to get rid of it. But at the same time, I don't want to forget her voice.
Is that why you built that castle so close to the safe zone?
That way I can keep an eye on everything that goes on around here while also being able to hear her as I fall asleep.
Yeah. I understand that. You know, the potions, every time I get a potion from Kalani, wherever I end up, I just lay down and I listen to that song and hope that I remember it in the morning. And I never do.
Maybe we can work on that together.
Yeah. Maybe one of these days we can hang out outside the safe zone. You can do your thing and I'll drink a potion and we can, I don't know, just not worry about people yelling at us for being outside the safe zone.
Ordinarily, underneath circumstances, I would say as a doctor, I can't give you anything that would hurt you, but I wouldn't mind that.
Well, no one likes suffering alone. I know I sure don't. I've been for a decade, at least. I'd be more than happy to keep you company.
Likewise.
You know, I'm not sure I've actually seen that place that you've built.
Would you like to?
Sure. There used to be a bunch of signs over there from the void. There's a interesting little interaction. I don't quite remember what it was, but someone was also worried about their memories. I think a lot of us are. The void was saying that we can help you remember, or something like that. And well, when I first got here, I was putting signs down left and right. I've got a rubber stamp here. I stamp a little fish onto everything I see sometimes. And I put down a sign that said, "Can you help me forget?" And I never got a response, but I checked back on it for days, weeks even. But eventually I took it down because, you know, it's stupid. But I don't know. I was in a lot of pain, I guess. That's
Pain
when I
over
thought,
your partner?
yeah, it's been years, and I do think I have been maybe taking the first steps to kind of move on, but I didn't have anyone else. I didn't see anyone else until I got to the safe zone. At some point I thought the void could help me, but I'm dead wrong.
As did I. And look at where that got me.
Yeah, you got a face-to-face encounter with it. Holy shit. When did you build this?
I've been building it over the past couple of weeks.
Surprised I didn't notice.
It's a memento for mental fortitude. Castles throughout the ages have always been strong, hard to take down, just like the memories that the void wants to take from me.
I see. It's a bit empty, but I guess if you've been building it over a while, it's kind of a lot of room to populate, I guess.
That is true. I wanted to build my lab here. But things have, as you know, things have changed.
Yeah. So what are you gonna do now?
Not quite sure.
Yeah.
But isn't that the fun of life?
I wouldn't know. I'm still figuring that out. I've just been doing the library gig to keep me occupied, but, I mean, it's been getting traffic at least. I've been meeting new people, you know? I met Tomura and that dragon and talked to people I don't usually talk to, and, well, I met you. Stumbling into my library.
Knowledge is important.
Knowledge is power. You know, if you'd like, I could maybe set up a little library somewhere in here, if you need something to do with one of the rooms. I'm gonna run out of space one of these days.
I think I know the perfect place. Feel like right in here would be perfect for it.
What was this place made for?
It was where I was gonna put my secret lab. I was gonna have the floors drop down and put me into my lab, but now that I have a vendetta, no need for a lab.
Right, well, I could certainly repurpose this. Gives me another reason to come by, huh?
And of course, if you want to repurpose the actual library, I'm okay with that too.
No, this'll be plenty of room, don't worry. This place is beautiful.
Thank you.
Can't believe it.
Came from an old storybook my mom used to read to me.
Aw. What story?
That is a very good question.
Right.
I just remember the image.
Well, it must have been a good story. If you can remember even just that little bit of it. Plus, this place is so detailed. I'm really surprised I didn't notice this being built. But, of course, I've been hiding away in the sea.
I'm wondering if I'm misplacing my energy.
Oh, what else would you do with it?
Instead of going after pointless vendettas, trying to figure out a way on how to get our lives back.
Well, we're at a standstill. I think it is good to do all that, and so many people are, but it's nice to have a side project.
Do you know anybody by the name of Beans? Not Beans, Berry?
Yes, they don't like me too much since I killed Elizabeth, but beyond that, we haven't really interacted.
But of course. So I was told they were also trying to work on a cure, and I was wondering if we could mash our brains together and come up with something.
I can't say I'd be much help, and I'm not exactly sure that they would want to see me either. After my, well, I wouldn't call it a rampage if I only killed one person, but, well, there's still kind of a part of me that feels ashamed for losing my cool. It had to be done, but yeah, I'm not sure they would take too kindly to me putting my head in the mix, so... But I am more than happy to collect information from the others, Kalani and Theo and all of them.
Well, first I need to speak to Barry and see what they've already came up with.
Right.
Do the good old scientific method with them. But of course, I don't believe many people take kindly to my face anymore.
Yeah, I can understand that. Folks around here are so scared, you know. I'm sure we can figure something out.
Would you like to help me with something?
Absolutely.
We're heading back to the safe zone if that doesn't bother you.
No, of course not. I've been there for months now.
Quite frankly, I'll never understand the tree.
What? The tree over your old lab?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't say I've ever questioned it. I think it reminds the guy of home.
Perhaps I can start rebuilding this lab. Making it better, making it function more.
Yeah, I mean, you said there's so many problems with this machine. It means you'd probably know how to fix it, huh? What do you think you're gonna do with this place?
Put it towards something more useful than trying to gain energy from the void spikes. Trying to gain power from it.
What kind of energy?
Void energy.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, what do you do with all of it? You've been, you know, I've been looking around and I've been hearing all this stuff. You're doing something with the void energy, but...
Well, initially I was trying to use it to resurrect my wife. But I believe that part of me is behind me.
Right. It's probably for the better. What did you need my help with?
Well, would you like to help me rebuild this?
Yeah,
Make it stand for better.
Absolutely. You tell me what you need done and I'll do it.
First, I need to realign the combustion chamber. Make it handle more frequencies of arcs running through the wiring. Then after that, we start putting an end to this void.
Well,
or at least the beginnings of it.
Well, that's the only part I really understand from all of that. I've said before I'm not quite a sciencey person, but I believe in you, and it sounds like you know what you're saying. So, what do you need to rebuild this place?
I guess we'll see.
You just gonna leave the altar down here?
Absolutely not. That thing is atrocious.
We could maybe ask Theo to move it. He was the one who put it down here, and if he wants to experiment with it, well, he can find somewhere else.
I feel like I need to pick Theo's brain.
He might be around somewhere. We could probably try and sleuth him out. Oh. Another propaganda poster.
Who in the hell is Vila?
She's a little rabbit creature that's around here. Hello there.
You're looking for Vila?
No, we just saw the little thing outside.
Hi, Simon.
Oh.
Hello.
How
Hey,
are
guys.
you doing today?
I am doing fairly decently now.
That's good.
I did want to ask you a question about the altar that's in my lab.
Oh yeah, that. I forgot about that. What's up with that?
Hi,
I
Cecil.
wanted to ask, what exactly were you experimenting with down there? And what did you find out?
So in the end, there are these like 8 pillars around the island, and there's 8 more around those ones. And one of the second set of pillars had this weird fucking altar in it. We tried to kind of replicate it in theory and see if we could do anything with it. I think Neth had the idea of putting a book and quill in there to see if we could get some answers, and then I think Onyx started fucking with us.
I see. And who is Onyx?
12-foot tall dragon kid who's putting down the purple signs.
Ah,
Really bad.
are those the signs you were speaking of earlier?
Yeah, I think so.
So I wanted to find out what you found out with that experiment.
The ritual... At one point, I think it struck Electro with lightning, because we threw a diamond at it or something.
Yeah.
And then it was just like summoning mobs, I think. Other than the book, it was just summoning mobs.
Well, there was the amethyst that broke it into shards, but
Oh yeah, the 4 amethysts from the amethyst cluster, yeah.
I see. Was there anything else you threw on there?
Nothing that I can think of specifically.
Have we met?
I'm not sure.
It's beans.
It's nice to meet you. My name is Dr. Simon Biggards. You can just call me Simon.
You're familiar. More familiar than the other people, I don't know why.
I apologize if my presence here was intruding.
It's alright.
Okay.
I have to ask, why are you holding out a weapon, Beans?
that's kind of what I was
assume
wondering.
It's because of me.
No,
No,
You're good.
it's not.
I have everything just in case.
Alright.
Alright, I appreciate you answering the questions, by the way.
I
Do
think
you-
the book is still on there. You can skim through it if you want.
Yeah, we've already looked through it.
I
There's
already
much
have.
meaning in there, yeah.
You planning on keeping
What
it
do you
down
think,
there?
Cecil? So I don't know, honestly. I was probably just gonna drop it. It doesn't seem to do much of use, so...
Yeah. I mean, we could always save it, I guess, see if it does anything at a later date, but
guess it's a decent way to get phantoms, if anything.
that's a good point.
Because I'm planning on reconstructing my lab down there. I wanted to
Yeah, we
make
can
sure
tear it
moving
down
it
if you
wouldn't.
want. Yeah.
I don't want it to be tore down. I just would like it to be moved here in the future. Perhaps there's more discoveries to be made with it.
Maybe.
My other question for almost everyone who's here, is there anyone who is looking into this void sickness?
As far as I'm aware, from what I've heard, not really.
Not really.
Like I've told you, Kalani's been trying to work on a cure, but I'm not sure the extent of her actual research. I mean, I went out there on an expedition to Prosperity for her, and of course we didn't learn much from there. Well, there was the portal. I guess that does kind of constitute something. But so far, I pretty much only know Kalani and Bonnet.
I apologize for saying this, but I don't think either of those two
I
are
don't think so either.
in the right minds.
Well, neither one of them care about making a cure right now.
So then why is...
Well, they care. Just they're not here.
Yeah, well... Yeah, frankly, I don't want Bonnet or Elizabeth or whoever back, but I think Kalani's head is in the right place. It's just, with all the Calamity stuff, I'm not sure how in on that she is.
Calamity, I don't think so. Calamity is like a whole different person.
Yeah.
Same with Bonnet though, but Bonnet wanted to help. Elizabeth doesn't. And Neff also is working on trying to figure out the void stuff.
Yeah, but she's mostly just been brewing slowness potions to try and slow down others' infections. I'm not sure how much research she's doing. Speak of the demon, I guess, wherever she went.
Good job, buddy. You're so smooth.
I'm not the only one up here.
I know.
Yep.
Electra.
Hi.
What are you doing?
I'm nosy, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm not mad or anything. I'm just confused. I was saying
Yeah.
slick because you literally almost teleported
I
to a wall.
I was trying to be quiet and I fucking
What's up?
fell off a roof.
Yo, you guys can come inside, you know.
I didn't know.
How have you been, Beans? We haven't talked in a hot minute.
I've been fine.
How's,
You blew up and kill Hunter the other day.
right.
Mhm.
I did hear about that from Hunter, admittedly. How was the,
I mean,
how's the tavern been?
was better until they stole everything.
So what did you two come here for?
Being nosy. Yeah.
You know what, and that's fair enough. Yo, Calamity, do you happen to have, one of those void potions? Been a few days.
I was told not to give you any.
What? Why not?
How many have you had, Cecil?
What do you mean, how many have I had?
How many
Have
have
you?
you had?
Did you drink the last one I gave you like 2 days ago?
Well, it wasn't like 2 days
Not
ago.
even. Actually, no. That was like yesterday.
You didn't... Did you give me one yesterday?
Like I don't know if it's been yesterday, a couple days ago, when you were talking in the library after
Right.
what went down. Yeah,
Right.
that was me. When you found it outside.
Mm-hmm.
Did you drink that one? Like when did you drink it?
No, I haven't had any for a while, honestly. I might have misplaced them.
Okay, so you. What do you mean? Okay,
Dude,
how
I
do you
lose-
not misplace my potions.
I'm sorry. Look, I lose things all the time. All right. I've lost so many valuable things to me. All right.
Uh-huh.
Can we take a few steps back? What do you mean void potions?
Yeah, you've known about this.
Unexpelled potions?
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
don't.
Oh.
No.
Mm.
Oh yeah. No, we've been yeah, she's been trying to find a cure, and I've been her test subject.
I mean, like, he's like the only non-organic thing I can
Well, no,
test it on.
there's other non-organics around here, but
I'm sorry, wouldn't that also just make it null?
I mainly wanted to see what it'd do.
yeah.
Before giving it to an actual person.
Yeah, we're just trying to do some research. I mean,
If it did anything at all.
yeah,
Because, like, hey, if it made you implode on yourself, then I probably shouldn't give it to someone else.
yeah. I mean, cause she's been constantly testing new iterations, so I've been basically looking out for side effects.
This one has a half of a crushed up gas tier, so
Okay,
that works.
all right, cool. Thank you.
Don't lose it this time.
I won't.
How have you been?
I've been pretty good. You know, I've been running the library. We've I've been reorganizing things, getting all the really crappy books out. Of course, we still have a bunch of those mixed bags that have all sorts of enchantments on them, but I keep them around because, you know, someone might want them. And I've got a shit ton of mending. I've already had Tomura come in and take 4 of those. I don't know why you guys don't like him, by the way. He seems fine. Very interesting to meet a fellow puppet that isn't this fuckwad over here.
Excuse you.
I'm just
I
saying.
was told to give that to you. I just haven't. You don't have to drink it, but I was just told to give it to you.
You should talk to Azel. She's the dragon. She came here like yesterday. She did figure out like not a cure, definitely not a cure, but
The
Kinda like-
antibiotics.
Yeah.
yeah, you were given them. I forgot.
I'm on day 2 of 5.
You live outside the safe zone, don't you, Simon?
I have a castle outside it.
Hypothetically speaking, if I told you how to make the trees, would you want to try it? Make some?
I'd be totally willing to do that.
I mean, hell, you're a scientist. If you can figure out how to make the trees and make one, because if you can figure out how they take, because like the trees, like it takes like a week for you to make like at least one, and that's not even like 100% guaranteed that it works. If you can figure out a way to make like you know how to make them tick, then maybe you can break down why they work in the first place, and then go
That's
from
exactly
there.
my thoughts.
That's good. I will say, I think I've said this already, but you're like one of the few people I think, or just one of the people that's been this sick from the void and survived. If that makes sense.
Willpower has its ways.
I commend you for it.
He's tough.
Okay. Now that I'm done yapping, hello?
Zoro, she's in decline.
Yeah, who are you?
Oh, that's a lictor, by the way, that you were asking about earlier. The one in the cowboy hat.
Hi.
The one that looks like a pirate.
Oi! I can't believe this shit. Can't believe this shit.
Well, pirates are cool.
I'm not a pirate!
So you're not cool then?
Well,
I'll write you a letter or something that goes over it and more detail how to make.
Got it. Because my best assumption is that they are a form of very condensed energy that absorbs the energy coming from around it.
I also want to say from just my experience of people who could do magic, because we kind of you lived near next to someone who did magic, was a magic user. Magic is such a loose term. Yeah, blocky.
Oh, yeah,
Was
you're right,
good?
I did.
Yeah, magic is such a loose term. I feel like you're a
It
meta
is a
science,
loose
so I
term.
don't. It's such a broad, loose term that could mean practically anything. Brewing is considered a magic.
Yes, that is true.
Does that make me a
So-
wizard?
No, that's why the apothecarian, a brewer. Fuck you. A brewer is considered a magic user. But not the same sense as how like Blocky was. So when it
I
comes
kind of
to
just use magic as a catch-all for anything that isn't like scientifically understood.
There-
So
Likewise.
There is another thing. Maybe that would help. The end was locked away. To be honest, actually, I want to get a head count. Who actually knew the end existed before all of this?
I did.
I knew
raises
of it.
hand.
Never been,
I
but
heard it from like story
not spoiling.
tales,
It's
like fairy
easy.
tales. Well, you don't account.
Do I count?
No.
There were rumors of it in Republic City before I was sent here.
I heard like
Okay.
gossip about it from like village from village. So
for us it was kind of like a folklore thing, honestly.
Yeah.
yeah.
Same. Like it was like a fairy tale.
Yeah.
Like kind of like the Aether. Same thing.
Frankly,
Okay,
I
yeah.
thought Jacob was bullshitting me when I heard it was opened again.
Yeah, so we did find, or well, I say find, it was more like someone had it, like had found it and had it. That's how they knew that the end was open in the first place, or not open, that they knew the end existed and was like certain about it. Is that like, God damn it, I had to remember all this information. Bear with me, I'm not a history person.
Oh, I understand.
So, found a journal, and it seemed to be like a journal of like a really old, like ages ago king, like centuries ago.
And Donarone, if that name means anything to anyone.
No.
I think it was like he discovered the end and had help to open it, and they started like, you know, using it as like another realm, like the Nether. And then like people started getting sick, so they panicked and just sealed the end. And I think that's the loose gist of it. I think
It's
also
more complicated than that, but
Oh,
yeah, that's
yeah.
the loose gist of it.
That's the gist of it. And it's also a case of like, I think it was like the end was like a bottle where the void stuff is not end per se. It's like, this is more speculation, I guess, but like it kind of alludes to it. But like something was sealed in the end, and then it was bottled again, and it's like when the end portal was opened again, like recently, I think like a year ago, it's been seeping out, and it kind of got strong, like it spread enough to kind of rapidly get quicker until, well, now we're in the safe zone. That's kind of like all we kind of know.
I see. So it's
sorry.
attracted to the living things around here.
Yeah. It's also why I think the end was referred to, at least in the stories I got told, like the end was referred to as a really pretty, like, kind of like beautiful, like, place, but it's dead. It's cold, it's desolate, and it's dead.
Believe me, I know that.
Yes. Well, we know that now, but yes.
I know with the end, the reason the king end was even able to do anything with it was because he had like a fucked up scepter or something that had an eye attached to it that was talking to him.
Oh, like
I
the
think.
Ender Eyes.
Yeah, like how the cryptic guy talks to me.
Yeah, is there an Ender chest? It's not in
and
here, wait. I'll be back.
I can just pull mine out.
I'll be back.
Nope.
Or not, I guess.
Alright, she's gone.
Okay, sure, whatever.
Hey, cat's on a mission.
The eye would talk to End. I think it told him to make a bunch of, if any of this sounds wrong, correct me, a bunch of like teleport gateway things. Like the actual end gateways that are in the end but could be used in the overworld, and that's why people started getting sick. And so whatever was talking to him told him, oh, I can help you, you just have to come to me, and then told him how to open the portal. Then once the end opened, he went down there. I don't remember if the dragon was already there or he took the egg with him, but I remember something about an egg, and it ended up in the end somehow, and that was the dragon that we killed when, well, not we, they killed when they all went down there, like, recently. It dropped its own egg, and that's what Onyx hatched from, I think. There are 16 eyes in total, and I have, like, 12 of them, so.
Are those weird looking eyes that you see sometimes? I've got a couple of,
Look in here if you want.
I've got a couple,
Yeah, the shulker, the ones I have in my hand, for example. Welcome back.
What the fuck? What? I was gone for like a minute. What happened?
I was showing them the ender eyes.
Like the fancy ones, just like the actual ender
Yeah.
eyes.
yeah.
Yeah.
What's happening?
I don't know.
Where's
No.
ink going?
Ink, what are you doing?
Pink, what are you doing?
Beans ran off.
They're in the tavern, I'm pretty sure.
Where?
They ran
Upstairs.
They
Oh, did
ran.
run?
They grabbed a bunch
Oh.
of eyes and ran.
Great.
How many
Where'd they
do you
go?
have in there in total again?
I think there were like 15 of the wither eyes, and there's only 8
Ah.
left, I think.
They're in the riverbank.
Yeah, they took.
Oh, okay, cool.
Like which way? Like if you can head. The only thing that they can lead into is the ancient city down here.
Beans?
What?
Beans?
Fuck
What you doing?
Nothing.
Oh,
Where
I
do you
hate
think you're
horses.
going, Beans?
I don't even know anymore.
How do you think this is gonna end, Beans?
Nobody knows.
Give them back, Beans. All of them.
That's all I had.
There were 16 in there. You only gave me 6. There were 8 in the shulker.
I thought there was
So
15.
there's-
That's literally all I have.
No. There were 16.
I thought.
I'm staying
I
here.
don't
I'm staying
I
here.
think I picked it up. Wait, hold on. Let me check my backpack.
I will throw down everything that's in my inventory right now.
No,
Yeah, I don't have anything.
I don't have anything.
I did too.
Oh,
But that's
yes.
someone who is literally helping the void. Thank you, by the way, Cecil and Simon. You guys were like the fastest, and also like most helpful in that situation. Then
Yeah, of course.
those stairs. Sorry, that's new.
Oh, wait, hell yeah,
That goes
wait.
to Beans as well.
That is-
There
that
you
is-
need to move a snippet.
That's an
Oh. Yeah, no, I've never noticed
People
that.
with such great hearing, they don't
That's
listen.
new.
That is.
I've been here like yesterday. I was here yesterday.
It's been there for like a week at least.
I thought I saw the soul sand, but I didn't see the actual stairs. Did you get all your eyes?
No, I'm still missing 2.
I can go check like the floor in case something fell and you just didn't catch it.
That's all I got in my inventory.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
Yeah, I don't have it either.
You have an ender chest, so I can at least put these ones back.
Yeah,
I do not.
that's not what I.
That's
There.
a double.
Wrong one.
Um,
Why there's so
You sure?
many? Just one. We only need
It's
one.
like, oh, you need to add her chest? Okay.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, 2 are still missing, so someone took 2 of them.
Beans, where did
Yeah,
you
I'm
go?
checking my backpacks right now.
I literally had nothing.
Same.
else. I can show you everything in my inventory. That's all I got.
You would have gone further if you hadn't stopped somewhere else beforehand. Where did you go after you ran off after grabbing eyes? Just
Went in the
go
water.
upstairs?
That was my terrible decision, but I went in the water. That's all I got.
I don't think Beans took them.
Yeah, same.
I think someone else snagged 2 in the chaos. I'm missing the cold eye, cursed eye, exotic eye, and that's it. Cold, cursed, exotic, and just those 3, I think. So yeah, 2 of them are just legitimately missing now, so that's probably not a good thing.
At least it's one usable, not 2.
And the thing is they'd have to find a stronghold, which there aren't any nearby.
If the end wasn't so messed up, I would love to actually enjoy whatever's native there. That'd be so great. Please stop.
Oh, that's much
Please
fun.
stop.
It's so much fun.
I need to be aware
I'm
of
walking away
something.
now.
You shooting something?
Yeah, I was shooting at that skeleton
Oh,
over
the
there.
creeper. Yeah.
Woo!
Nice.
Oh, hell yeah.
Is there anything around here that I can hit?
That
the
creeper,
creeper on
I
that thing.
guess.
Yes! We got it.
Variants.
I was saying, get what?
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah, I've had worse. So you kill everything you touch now?
I think so.
Invest in gloves.
What, like ibis?
Yes, actually.
I could probably sew
Hey,
some.
maybe you can talk to Ibis, since not only do both decay things, but also kind of both science people. Oh, I won't count Ibis as a science, but she went to like science school, like medical school, but
She's like
they
a
teach
medical
science.
doctor. Yeah.
Yeah, and also is friends with a scientist, although I don't think she's seen that scientist in a long time, but still, you know what I mean. I'm saying is, I think it'd be an intrigue to talk to Ibis.
Yeah.
I think she's like a
She's the only doctor I trust.
bobcat.
And that's saying something.
She like a
God, that's saying
bobcat?
something.
Yeah, no, she's
Yeah.
she's cool.
Yeah, bobcat.
Thank you. Did you know that bobcats and lynx get mixed up all the time because they have the similar attributes?
Fun facts with
Trying.
Oh, you fucking jumped!
Did you guys know that a catfish's favorite color is blue? This is a real thing, by the way. I'm not just bullshitting. That
I believe it.
Is this your way of telling me that's your favorite color? Your favorite color is blue?
Here, have
No,
some,
I just-
have some blue.
no. I
Such fucking hard and stuff.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
so many?
whoa. Hey, look, Theo, look, you're a great guy, but
Oh right.
ew, no, I already.
Oh,
It's
right.
a custom
Here.
that we don't know.
Oh, it's a custom. Oh, you can explain it.
It's like proposing to someone in my
Oh.
kingdom.
I did not know that. I'm sorry.
Like, you're a great guy and all, but ew.
Yeah.
Considering the fact that one of his dads is a bird, so sky, and then one of them is a literal Endearan, so avoiding water, I don't think he would have any clue about that, to be fair.
I mean, and that is fair enough. It's just funny. It's just funny. I've got another heart. All right, it's
Keep
like
that in mind. I did not know that.
Well, I'm going back to the tavern.